Hey everyone, welcome back to more 2064 read-only memories. So last time we were sent to the hospital after being ambushed by someone in Hayden's apartment. Where we were checking there again to see if we find some clues after our former sister-in-law releases us from the police spot. So now we're here in the hospital. And someone speaks to us. And we ended last episode not knowing who that was. So should I open the curtain right away or should I examine the magic comp first? Let's examine it. You seem to be doing okay. Alright, what about him?
I think I recognize that voice, but I can't be sure.
It's decently comfortable in spite of the coverings. Ugh. Okay, let's open the curtain, okay. Standard hospital curtain, low quality fabric, tacky sterile color, and steam clean beyond recognition. Let's open it. A patient? Where is he sitting on? Seems he's your roommate. Can we talk to him?
Sorry for being a nosy Nancy. Hayden's an old friend of mine and sounded all too familiar. Has anything happened to him?
Wait. Were you listening in our conversation?
I hate to be the one to tell you, but privacy screens are hardly soundproof.
Yeah, it was a stupid question.
However, if this situation concerns us both, perhaps we can help each other.
Who are you?
Of course, I've not yet introduced myself. My name is Dr. Yannick Fairlight, and I'm the founder and former CEO of System 1 Software, now owned by Parallax.
Oh.
He is telling the truth, at least as far as I can intuit from information on the meshnet. And I do recall Hayden mentioning a Dr. Fairlight, at least once in passing at some point.
See, I don't bite. I won't press you for details, but perhaps I could be of some assistance, I remember my association with Hayden fondly, and I'd be happy to help in any way I can.
You said former CEO?
Ah, yes. As I've mentioned, Parallax acquired my company, System 1 Software. I accepted a CTO position, and additionally served on Parallax's board for several years. The other directors and I had a difference of opinion about the direction the organization should take.
Yeah, that's a classic.
The non-centralized data scheme for most ROMs used today seemed ludicrous at the time. We were playing with fire, dangerous, morally ambiguous fire, and well, we hadn't invented a bucket of water. So when Parallax's servers were destroyed by hobbyist hackers, well, needless to say, it was a PR nightmare. Everything halted until we could get the damage fixed. And since the security work that goes into maintaining the integrity of near impenetrable meshnet is astronomically expensive, we had our share of disagreements. In the end, I was voted off the board and they went on without me. Do I have hard feelings? Of course.
Okay. I was going to say, apparently you do.
In the end, though, it really doesn't matter. I'm an old rich man with enough hobbies to last the next 2 decades.
What a life. How did you meet Hayden?
Hayden and I made our acquaintance when the two companies first underwent the merger.
Okay.
At the time, he was a young, hotshot researcher working in the search data correlation sector. He was assigned to find the best ways to integrate Parallax's own collection and analysis tools into System 1's LIPS operating system. He was a bit much to handle at times, honestly, but I admired his passion for the subject.
Do you know anything about Hayden's research?
His research? No, not so much.
Nice.
I remember at the time he had interest in advanced machine sapience, but that is the realm of science fiction.
Or is it?
He once showed me a prototype of his. She was quite clever, very convincing, but you could tell she did not contain the spark of life. I assume that you are another of his creations.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Turing.
And I'm Idlejoy.
Did you say she?
Ah, yes. She was quite insistent on that fact over the course of my conversation with her. Hayden said that she had picked out the color for her casing herself, pastel pink. Still, I must assume you are far more advanced than she if you're spearheading the search for your creator. Perhaps I should have had more faith in Hayden's little hobby.
Do you know what became of her, or where she might be now? Hayden has told me so little of his past research.
I'm sorry, Turing. It was a long time ago, and I'm afraid my memory is not what it used to be. If any of my contacts in Parallax make mention of your erstwhile sibling, I'll pass it on to you.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight.
Let me ask you about something else.
Of course. Ask away.
Do you want to know what is he doing here? I mean, isn't it a private matter, given that he's in the hospital and such? Or is it okay for us to ask this? To ask that? Let's ask.
The chair you find me in is an advanced diagnostic and life support ROM. Its development is one of my hobbies, so to speak. It monitors my vitals and administers medications as necessary to keep my body stable.
Cool.
I likely would have perished long ago without it, or at least would have been severely bedridden. It requires frequent maintenance, and I'm here to have it examined.
So the machine needs a doctor, and the human needs a machine. Cool.
There's a particular fellow at this hospital who is the only one I trust to run the correct diagnostics and fine-tune things to my exact needs. It's the same way you might get your car serviced, making sure everything's in check. It's too integral to my health to count on just luck. Unfortunately, many critically injured patients were rushed into surgery all at once, and my appointment has been pushed back. The hospital administrators placed me here with a resting patient so as not to be disturbed by the chaos outside. I don't think they expected you to awaken quite as quickly as you did.
Well, you know. Okay, now let's ask, how can you help?
I can think of a few ways. I still have some contacts in Parallax and can put out some quiet feelers. Maybe they'll know something.
Oh, this is helpful.
I will admit, I don't have much to offer until there's more information. Is there anything you can tell me? I'd like to help in any way I can. What did you find at Hayden's apartment?
Well, there's the thing.
The first time we went, nothing. But when we went back to extract his computer's data cache,
There was no data cache left.
the place had been pillaged, and the human revolution had spray-painted slogans all over our walls.
And Windows.
Hayden's computer was gone, and we were assaulted. And now we're here, injured and losing our trail with each passing second. We're still frustratingly in the dark and running out of time.
Yeah. That we are.
I fear Hayden is slipping out of reach. I am failing him.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I wish I could do more. Hayden's company was most enjoyable.
So what do you want?
What do I want? It would be nice to be young again.
What?
Play the darling of the company, court prince and pauper alike. But right now, someone I grew very fond of is in great danger. I simply wish to see Hayden home again, safe.
It's been very interesting speaking to you, Dr. Fairlight.
Turing, are you sure we can trust him? We should trust him? I don't think we should. Yeah, let's ask him if he's sure. Because he already told us that the man is not lying. So in a way, he thinks he's trustful. I'm not sure if I think we shouldn't trust him. So yeah, let's...
I don't think we have any choice.
Nice argument.
If I'm looking into this on my own, you might as well benefit from it. We both want the same thing, yes? It's up to us to seize opportunity when it appears.
Don't give me this small talk of seizing opportunities.
I think I have a lead for you two that will prove most useful.
Yeah, give me this talk.
You said you found human revolution slogans spray-painted on the walls?
That's right.
I am acquaintances with the man leading the current human revolution protests at the Genus Clinic. His name is Brian Mulberry.
All right.
After an introduction from me, he may be willing to shine some light on that particular event.
How do you know this Brian Mulberry? Yeah.
Ah, well, when I exited Parallax, I sought out like-minded individuals. We worked together to prevent a full deployment of the MeshNet system. Brian Mulberry was one such person. We did not succeed in our efforts, obviously.
I see.
Come to think of it, that event might have been what prompted Brian to take a more radical stance against technology. Ha! But yes, our motivations aligned for one brief time, and I gained his respect from it. Hopefully, that can be useful for you.
You're involved with the human revolution? Yeah.
No, not in this lifetime, even if I so desired. I don't think they would approve much of my work. While Mr. Mulberry and I were associated with each other once, it was before he joined the human revolution. I find their methodology too aggressive and their stated goals dangerously backwards. While I pushed for careful deployment of technology after the Parallax System 1 merger, I am no caveman. After all, I'd likely be dead without the advanced technology that goes into this chair.
Thank you for helping us out like this.
I will send a message downstairs to my assistant, Leon Decker.
Decker, really?
He will hand you one of my cards to prove your association with me to Mr. Mulberry. Make sure you speak to him before you leave. In the meantime, I'll get in touch with some other individuals I know and try to find out any other information about Hayden that I might be able to pass on to you. I'll be in contact. It was a pleasure meeting you both.
We should get going, Turing.
Of course. Please, do not let me delay you any further. Good luck, Turing. I don't think Hayden's faith in you is misplaced. You are an impressive piece of technology.
Thank you, Dr. Fairlight. We'll be in touch. Should I call downstairs to have you discharged?
Yeah. Let's go.
You are one lucky dog.
What? What are you doing here?
Didn't I tell you to be careful? Do you get it now?
I was careful. The guy hit me from behind. How could I possibly know this? How could I possibly know this?
I can't be around to pull your ass out of the fire all the time anymore. I don't even know how I would have handled the Board of Inquiry or your sister if you'd actually been hurt.
I'm sorry, Detective Rivers.
Yeah, she's our former sister-in-law. If there was some doubt about it.
Our assailant got the drop on us due to my negligence and lack of technical prowess. This is all because of my failure. Blame me. It's my fault.
Sure, because the robot fresh off the assembly line is gonna know how to handle this kind of thing better than the supposedly hard-boiled journalist you're carting around.
Well, to be honest, Detective Rivers, I think I'll tell you the whole truth, since my friend here trusts you. Keep it under your hat, though, metaphorically. I am no ordinary ROM, but actually a prototype designed to be the first fully sapient machine. I suspect creating me is the main factor behind Hayden's disappearance, beyond his day-to-day research for parallax. My name is Turing.
Whew. Okay. Hi, Turing. Well, that is a damn bigger problem than you first let on, huh, old pal? The first machine sapient. People are gonna have things to say about that. Especially the human revolution. Ugh. This is exactly what I wanted to avoid. You sure know how to get yourself dropped in the drink. Just get it together, both of you. I don't want you to get hurt, and it sounds like you're stumbling into a really dangerous situation. Plus, I'm starting to think that you were right.
Uh-huh.
Someone higher up in the department is trying to delay any search into Hayden's disappearance. Here's the story. Apparently, the investigations you ran into this morning were about the lock on the apartment door being reported broken by a neighbor. The building couldn't reach Hayden, so they went ahead and got it fixed on their own, but the NSFPD sent a bot to check things out and guard the place for a while afterward, right? Standard procedure, treating it as a break-in. Have someone there for when Hayden shows up. Obviously, you and I know there's a bigger story. But when I filled out the missing person report, I was informed in no uncertain terms that I am to wait an entire 48 hours before I can upgrade the existing case. Why? Just on the off chance the door being busted and Hayden being missing are unrelated and my search screws something up for the completion of the break-in report. As if. There's a problem if you're so by the book you're getting paper cuts. And that was before all of this happened. The chief's not happy about whoever took the bot out. That's who they're after now. They won't even care if Hayden never shows.
Today's assault and the vandalization of our apartment will only make the entire situation more confusing and sensitive for the police.
There's too many moving parts to piece anything together, and it's not fun trying to argue with the bureaucrats that one thing happened over another. These little incidents of smashing shit and spray paint sound more like Froyo Stand 2.0 to them than a serious abduction.
And I suppose I won't be very useful as a witness to the kidnapping without explaining the makeup of my being to the entire department, which will only scandalize things further. Darn it all.
Look, it's not being squashed completely, so I don't think anyone's been bought. but until there's undeniable proof Hayden was taken by force, they're gonna care more about the poor doorknob and some paint on the walls than him being missing. Which means somebody definitely has some influence, enough to buy themselves time by forcing me to follow protocol to a T. Not that I will, but I'm gonna have to keep things quiet.
It sounds like it's going to be up to us.
Yeah, so stop messing around.
Jesus, woman, I was attacked. I wasn't messing around. A little compassion here, please.
There's certainly a story here, but if you keep botching your moves, you'll blow it. I'd really rather you not be involved at all, but I know that isn't gonna happen at this point.
Yeah, it's good that you know.
I've got a bad feeling people are gonna end up dead over this. I don't want you to be one of them, buddy.
Don't worry.
I really don't want to be the one making that call to your sister. Please.
Get over my sister, woman. I won't get myself killed. There are safe states for that. Will we go with the nice response or the hard response? Let's go the nice response. After all, she's risking her job helping us.
Yeah, I know. Just here.
Yeah, I got a zapper.
Take this. Use it if you have to.
Is this the same thing we got hit with?
It's not. This is a medium-range electrolaser pistol. It uses a low-power laser to create a channel of ionized gas to complete a circuit between the gun and the target, then discharges a considerable amount of current into the air.
Okay.
Think of it as a wireless taser of the older variety. This is a more suitable personal defense weapon, and it is legal to carry in Neo-SF without a license. The neural scrambler we were attacked with uses a powerful electromagnetic field to disrupt electrical signals in the target's nervous system. That's far more dangerous and prone to be permanently damaging to the target. You got lucky.
I told you to get a weapon, but you didn't, so I picked it up on the way here. Be smart with it.
Thanks. I hope I won't need it.
Me either. I'll be in touch if I find anything out, but don't hold your breath. My superiors are gonna keep leaning on me to do nothing. Back to the grind, I guess. See ya. Stay safe.
Thank you for your time, Detective Rivers. You should talk to the receptionist and formally check out before we go anywhere. We should also look for Dr. Fairlight's assistant, Mr. Decker. He should be somewhere around.
Okay, let's find the... There's a mysterious man arresting woman. The mysterious man has a portrait. So maybe it's him. So let's leave him for later. I want to check this cleaning room here. He kept going left and right while Turing was speaking, and it kept me wondering. Turing, no, while Lexi was speaking, and I was like, "What's this thing?" A cute little cleaner room scrubbing the floors. Can we grab him? You pat the tiny worm on the head. It blips cheerfully. Oh, okay. Hassie vending machine.
Look, they have a Hassie machine.
Speaking of drinks, I want to drink some water. Right. Can we grab a drink? You have to pay using Lips Pay. If you want a Hassie, you have to... Oh, what's a Hassie? I thought it was a soda machine, like... You know? And maybe Hassie is the brand of the soda. Link to your ID card. So what? I must use my ID card? You pick a Hassie Cressy and drink it. You feel recovered.
Very good. Isn't Hassie the best?
Alright. Okay. What is this desk?
The sign here says Chinese hospital. Bear in mind that we're still in Neo-SF.
Okay. Sitting around and waiting in a hospital is no one's favorite pastime. No, it isn't. Let's just look at the mysterious man. A young man stands alone in a casual pose. Yeah, he stands right in front of the sofa where he could be sitting. Is he in a hurry? Receptionist room. These reception rooms are here to help check people in and answer questions about guests who stay here. Okay. I'm waiting here for my husband. That's all. Let's talk to the mysterious man.
Hello, the name's Leon Decker. It's a pleasure to meet you. Fairlight messaged ahead that I needed to pass one of his cards on to you. Here.
Wait. Oh, just checking the volume. His voice is a little louder than the others. Okay, we got the card.
Thanks for taking your time with him. He really gets in one of his moods when the chair's getting fixed. The last gala he organized was full of unsavory types. He's probably happy to help folks whose pockets aren't deeper than their thoughts.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, boss said you'd have a few for me. I'm not really supposed to answer anything too private, but take your best shot.
What kind of work do you do for Dr. Fairlight?
Oh, mostly gopher work, to be honest. Started when I was just out of the military. I was looking for a gig from someone who wouldn't care that I was an army brat. North Korea made that hard. The old man pays me to guard his life, run a few errands for him, and play substitute arm candy at most of the charity galas. Not terribly exciting, but I've already had enough excitement to last me another 30 years.
Why do you think Fairlight is helping us?
You think sitting in that chair all day is very entertaining? You know, the old man's talked to me about the things he used to do in his glory days. I'm sure he told you about when he was the head of some big companies. He was cold, ambitious, and took down anyone with half a mind to get in his way.
Whoa.
I think once he aged, he realized how lonely that kind of life can be. Helping people's the only way he can feel like he's still doing something. But hey, what do I know? I just spend all my time with him.
What's your story, Morning Glory?
Not as exciting as you hope. I grew up in Montana, on a family farm. I didn't have my pa's farm hands, so I joined the military as soon as I could, like my grandpaps. Came home looking to do something a whole lot quieter for the rest of my life.
Yeah, the army.
I didn't know at the time how boring quiet could be. But hey, I'll take it over getting shot at.
The army does this to people, I guess. Thank you, Leon.
No problem. I'll be around if you know where to look. You have a good day now.
Thanks. Shouldn't I speak to the receptionist too? Oh, okay.
Patient? My records indicate that you have been admitted for possible cranial trauma. You should currently be in your assigned bed, resting. While I am truly delighted to see that you have regained consciousness, I must insist that you return to your room to be examined by a medical professional immediately.
Noted. Accidentally zapped myself with my own stunner. Just run the paperwork for my release. Listen here, you bucket of bolts. Let's do this one.
I must insist that you remain for treatment. A doctor has not determined the full extent of your injuries, and you may have lasting damage to your nervous system.
I insist.
Very well. I am prohibited by law from detaining you here against your will, patient. But you should note in your release paperwork that willful early termination of medical services releases this hospital and its parent company, ZHC, from legal liability should your condition persist or worsen outside of our care. Additionally, all test and medical data from your visit will be shared with our standard partners to help improve our services and offerings and to keep the price affordable. I am further required to inform you that this visit has expended the last of your year's governmentally mandated healthcare credits.
Jesus. What was the middle part?
Lastly, you will be required to provide payment or proof of private insurance for any further visits for routine or emergency medical care.
Okay, so I cannot get hurt anymore.
Please take care to fill out all forms thoroughly and accurately. And do have a nice day.
Your medical billing makes me glad I'm synthetic.
Yeah.
You should look for more paying journalism work before you get shot again. Well, we're free to leave. Why not head back home first, yes?
We should look... Oh, I forgot. Esqueci meu remédio. I was going to say we should look... We shouldn't... I don't know how to say that in English. We could try not to be shot again, yes.
I'm sure you'd like the chance to shower at least.
I think...
For such a clean place, it sure seems to have left you feeling foul.
Maybe he's trying to tell us that we are stinky? Physically, mentally, and journalistically refreshed.
You look good.
Thank you.
If you're feeling up for it, we should go find Tomcat and tell them about what happened.
Oh yeah, we were going to tell Tomcat what happened.
They should still be waiting for us at Stardust. Let's not keep them waiting.
What's the name of Tomcat's friend who are mean to us? Let's meet her again. Can we? Oh wait. Jesus. I wanna check something. Look at business card. Dr. Yannick Fairlight's contact information is on the front. Huh. Okay. Can I... The spoiled milk is really starting to show its age. Can I throw it away? Why am I carrying this milk yet? Right. Okay, so let's go. No, wait. I think it's on the map. Okay, so here... Okay, the police station. We are here. Okay. Back to Stardust Club. The bouncer is on the opposite side now. Let's talk to him.
Welcome to Stardust.
He doesn't like to talk.
Welcome to Stardust.
Oh. There's a second bartender now. It's the other bartender for Stardust. He's a big bearish, I think, type with a hairy chest and a no-fish laugh.
Sorry, I don't think we've met before. I'm Gus. You have a really cool ROM. How's Stardust treating you?
Not bad, actually.
That's good. But we can do better than not bad. Let me know how we can help. Majid may not have a memory for mixed drinks, but he loves listening to his patrons' problems. You'll have to let me or him know if you need any help. We try to run a tight ship around here.
Would you mind telling me about yourself?
Oh, there isn't much to tell, really. I came to Neo-SF from Arizona to finally live somewhere more thrilling. Majid needed someone good with numbers to handle back-of-the-house sort of stuff. So here I am. I didn't grow up in big cities like this, and I always loved listening to Majid's stories from the Bay. Everything is just so exciting.
Do you know anything about Hayden Weber?
Hayden? Oh, you're who Majid mentioned before, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, sorry. I've met him since he's a regular, but I've been out and about on business. Haven't seen him in weeks. I wish I could help more.
I'll let you know if it's anything else.
Okay, I'm gonna get back to this, but don't feel bad if you need to interrupt me for something.
Thanks, Gus.
Sure thing. Enjoy the bar.
Such nice people. Okay, let's... Oh, there's a focused patron now.
The trace amount of liquid left in their glass suggests the person was drinking.
Tastes like orange. Should we try one? Let's try one.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you? What are you having?
This could take a while. Here.
Remind me, what's in that?
Drinctionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie.
Wait,
Sometimes I think I'm just holding up the bar rather than running it.
No, I just memorized all the drinks. You're better with the customers. This one is...
2 parts champagne, 1 part orange flavored vodka. You know, orange soda, orange everything. Ever thought about what orange tastes like? It's this. This drink is what orange tastes like. That's all you can say to describe it. It tastes like orange.
Thanks, honey bear.
Okay then. Sounds good.
Here you go.
Can I drink it? Yeah. That hit the spot. Alright. I mean, we're in a club. Let's drink something. Okay, let's talk to... Oh, wait. Let's talk to the focused patron.
Haven't I seen you at my tattoo parlor before?
I don't think so. Okay.
Hey, y'all. How goes the search?
Not great. Hayden's apartment was ransacked and someone stole the data cache.
Shit.
Yeah.
Can't say I saw that one coming. I figured that they'd nab anything they needed the first time they hit the place. Huh. Any ideas who it could have been?
The walls had been spray painted with many grotesque human revolution slogans. It is possible that Hayden was targeted by the organization for his work at Parallax. While my development may have been a secret, he is rather well known for his work on virtual intelligence data. A layman would not understand the critical differences between myself and a VI, nor do I think the average human revolution member would care to make the distinction. Equally likely, it is an effort to throw us off the trail of who's actually done this.
Either way, we're going to go check out the protests. At least getting knocked out gave us a lead. We talked to Yannick Fairlight. He offered to introduce us... Yeah, that one sounds good.
Right. Dr. Fairlight was very kind to point us in the direction of the Human Revolution protest leader. Hopefully, we'll be able to get to the bottom of this after interviewing him.
Yannick Fairlight? When'd you run into him?
Oh, we were ambushed at the apartment and got hit with some kind of neural stunner.
What? Are y'all okay?
Yes, we made it to the nearby hospital, and Dr. Fairlight happened to be occupying the same room we were placed in. We had a discussion with him about Hayden's situation, then came here.
Well, shit. Things sure are getting more serious than I first thought. Y'all need to keep a sharp eye out. Being attacked means the bastards know you're looking now.
I'm confident in our ability to push on.
What do you know about Dr. Fairlight, Tomcat?
I can't say I know much about the man. Fairlight always was a bit of a shut-in. even back when he ran System 1, his old company. He didn't make any more public appearances after the merger between them and Parallax, but he was still working with them for 6 or so years past that. Nowadays, he shows up in the news once in a blue moon for some charity thing or another. But, well, it's all just rumor, but I've heard he holds a grudge about it hotter than the Clantons after the Earps. I'd take care to look this particular horse in the mouth real close if I was you.
Fair enough. We'll be careful of him.
Good. Now to lighten the mood. While y'all were chasing your tails, I managed to find a way into the Parallax network.
Chasing our tails? What do you mean? We were after the thing you asked us.
Once I'm in, I should be able to dig out Hayden's personal info file easily enough, including anything related to him on all security clearance levels. If Parallax has anything on Hayden's situation, it'll be in there.
Fantastic, Tomcat. I knew Hayden's faith in you was not misplaced. How long do you think it will take you?
Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. Parallax actually has considerably better net security than the last time I cracked in. I'm gonna need physical access.
Of course you will.
I've got a good idea where a node for us to slice into is, but it ain't exactly in a nice part of town. In fact, police have basically wrote it off as a lost cause. Not enough profit in it. I know Jess has some contacts in that area.
Jess. That's the name of the friend.
She's that girl that chewed you a new rear when y'all first came here. Yeah, it's a tough sale, but she might be able to help y'all get in and out of that part of the city without ending up in a parts bin at an organ shop.
Why does Jess have contacts in that part of town? Profit is really gone to shit since the place privatized. Fun, I guess I'll go grab one to shit. Yeah, this one.
That's the spirit. I need a little time to get all my tools together to slice into Parallax's network, but y'all keep me updated. Maybe y'all get lucky and find that data cache too. But I ain't gonna count on it. Jess is still hanging around here at Stardust, but I saw her head over to the VIP room. It's hybrid night and she's a popular gal. Just please remember to play nice or her friends will thump you something fierce.
You were nice. We were always nice. She's the one who's rude.
I'll send Jess a message letting her know that y'all are looking for some assistance and we'll see what happens.
We'll be in touch.
Sure thing, hon. I've got to head on out of here and get started on setting up the run. Just have Turin let me know when y'all are ready.
Oh, I see Jess over there behind some ropes. Let's go over and say hi to her.
Whoops.
Oh, hell no.
Jesus, woman.
Look, I'm really trying to have a good time today, and the Human Revolution crud muffins have made that very hard for me. And your interrogation this morning took a bad day to worse. I asked around about you, Journo, and I don't have anything to say to you. The last thing I need is you prodding at me without telling me you're press. Besides, the VIP section is only for hybrids and friends on hybrid night, and no way am I vouching for you. Hey, bouncer! We got a capital A asshole over here!
You heard her. Let's go.
Wow.
How rude! She didn't even give us a chance to explain ourselves.
Yeah, to say the least.
We have to get back in there and try to be reasonable. Surely she will see the importance of our task once we've explained everything. But that bouncer probably won't let us back in. Perhaps we should try befriending someone nearby and convince them to vouch for us? It's a statistical long shot, but the worst case scenario shouldn't leave an excessive amount of physical damage.
Yeah. Let's see. The VIP bouncer, blue skin and a lot of bulk, a hybrid. There's the arcade punk again. Even still, they probably won't ever get off the machine, no matter how long you wait. Can he help us? There's a mesh-wide legend going around about Megaphobiter that says if you reach the final screen, you'll carry what you've seen with you. ROMs acting weird, computers powering on by themselves, calls from no one. Spooky. Okay, so what should we do now? Can we talk to the bouncer?
No way I'm letting you back in.
I mean, we can, but there's nothing else we can do. Oh, there's more people here. Distant patron, distracted patron, and the focused patron.
Give me a few minutes, okay?
Okay, let's talk to this one. A lone hybrid with horns coming out of their heads. Sorry, cutie. Not quite ready to play the room yet. Gonna try to get another drink into me first. Maybe I'll get something really bitter. Come hit me up later. What about she? A tired person that appears to be lost in thought. Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't really feel like talking. It's been a long day. Maybe after I have a few drinks in me. Maybe I'll get something a bit bitter. They all want something bitter. Huh. Let's see if Gus can help us.
Hey there.
That's it?
If you need a break from the music, it's quieter over by the arcade machines.
Okay, let's talk to Majid.
Hey, good to see you back. What can I do for you?
Can you give me access to the VIP?
Sorry, it's being rented out for a private party tonight. Hybrid night. I try not to judge, but I don't think this is your crowd.
It actually isn't. I'd like a drink, please.
What are you having?
Jesus. Which drink should we get? Which drink could be the bitterest drink? Let's see if the name tips us here. Fucking, I don't know.
Let me look up how to make that.
Dictionary, the Open Alcoholopedia says...
Oh, I got this, sweetie. This one is...
Mint flavor soda with a swig of gin. Maybe? Don't know what you order. No, that's not it.
Thanks, honey bear. Like what?
That's not it. Maybe rusted?
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one is...
1 part cinnamon schnapps, 1 part coconut rum, add crushed ice, and top whipped cream. Ugh. Only ordered by awesome people.
Thank you, hon.
No, I don't think this will do. I need a bitter drink. Like beer. Maybe beer.
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one is...
A local brewed beer. Nothing too sharp. Nothing too sharp or bitter. No, it's not it. You know what a beer is. Here, give this to Idlejoy.
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Nah, it's not it.
What?
Sour apple tini. It must be it.
Hey, hon, what's in that one?
This one is...
1.5 parts vodka, 1 ounce apple schnapps, a splash of melon liqueur, and a squirt of lemon juice. A distinct sour taste. You may have seen Charlie from Star in the Stratosphere drinking this on this show.
Thank you, hon.
Let's Let's try this one.
Here you go.
Yeah, let's try this one. Should we give to the distracted patron or the distant? No, he said he was not ready to play the room yet. Yeah, let's try it.
Well, look who has good taste. I'm Sylvan. What's a wet drink like yourself doing here?
I think we got it. Probably the same thing as you. No, just hanging out.
No one just hangs out at Stardust.
Oh, you don't know me.
Well, thanks for the drink. The club is a little dead tonight, so it's nice to see a new face. You know anyone here?
Just Tomcat.
Tomcat? That flashy computer kid? They're always here with a group of other geeks. Not really my type. Too busy looking at their toys to see anyone around them. Cute outfits, though. You meeting them here?
Yeah.
Oh, I do. I really do. Well, thanks for the drink, but I think I'm gonna play the room a little more. Maybe we'll run into each other again.
Oh, okay, so we didn't got it. Okay, let's try.
Hey, good to see you back.
Let's order another drink.
What are you having?
Should we try the same drink? Let's try the same drink. Where is it? Here.
Hey, hon, what?
This one is...
Rawr. Thank you, hon.
Sounds good.
Here you go.
Okay, let's see if she got us to the VIP section.
How did you know what I was planning on ordering? Well, at least keep me company while I drink it. I'm Caitlin.
Hey, Caitlin. My name is Joy. It seemed like you were alone for a while.
I'm usually a lot more sociable. Things have just been rough today.
Care to tell me about it?
My brother's going through gene therapy. He still has to go in at least twice a week for health and maintenance. There are Human Revolution protesters outside the clinic, making it even harder for him. They're always outside, harassing anyone coming in. It's exhausting.
I'm sorry to hear it's like that. Man, let's not talk about work now.
No one else lives around here, so I'm kind of all he's got. But it's not a big deal. He'll be done with the main set of treatments in a few weeks, and we'll be free of them. I just feel bad for everyone else they're messing with.
He's lucky to have you.
Aw, thanks a lot. I'm lucky to have him. So, there's plenty of people here. What made you want to talk with me?
I noticed you had an empty glass. Isn't that against the rules here? No one should be that bum as Stardust. And I had this drink. This one.
Oh geez, this really is my favorite drink. I have to wake up early for class, but I'm at the club, so I guess I'm already too deep in.
That's the spirit. I mean, not my spirit, but... oh really? What are you studying?
Graphic design with a focus on advertising. I even get to do some local stuff. Trying not to brag, but the Zone 3 ad on the bar is totally my doing.
I'll check that again later.
Relationships locally, and there's so many interesting people too, like you. Hey, it's been really nice talking to you, but I kind of feel like dancing now. You want to come with me to the VIP area in the back?
Yes.
I have some friends who might be over there. We can hang out with them. They'll like you.
I don't think they do if it's the same, if it's who I'm thinking of, but let's go.
Great, let's go.
Didn't I say to beat it?
We're guests of Caitlin. She said we could join her.
All right. But it's on her if you can't stay out of trouble.
Jesus, I'm not getting into any trouble.
Hey! You have an incoming call, priority marked as urgent.
What?
Well, hope you come by again.
Excellent. Sorry for making up the call. I'm still getting used to the whole subterfuge thing you humans do.
Oh, okay.
However, we can take another run at having a conversation with Jess. We have a dragon to slay. Onward.
Okay, let's take a deep breath. Okay. Can I... It's Jess, your feline hybrid acquaintance. Okay, let's go.
And you're back. You know, as soon as I first saw you, I hoped you'd be dropped like a bad packet off the mesh net and I'd never have to see you ever again. So of course, I just got off the phone with Tomcat, practically begging me to help you out. You aren't so good at the long-term play thing, are you?
I think we got off to a bad start here. She got, but okay.
You mean you don't stick both feet in your mouth every time you talk to a hybrid? Surprising.
Why did I speak? What did I talk to her that made her so mad? I don't remember. Gotta check the video.
Let's get one thing straight here. I'm only willing to talk to you because I owe Tomcat. I don't owe you shit.
I'm not asking you anything yet.
You want my help? You gotta do something for me.
Sure.
If you got a problem with that, tough. My neighborhood, my help, my rules.
I'd be happy to help. What do you need?
What I don't need is you kissing my fuzzy ass. Only people I like get to do that. I'm not buying it anyway. I need you to break up those human revolution protests. The ones at the Genus Clinic on Market Street. I'd like this handled with some stealth. Not that I expect you to know what discreet means. Either way, just get it done. I got clients in the middle of treatment cycles, and this media circus is making their lives difficult. That means it's making my life difficult. Let the bastards go march somewhere else, like Washington. Not here.
Oops, hang on. Oops, sorry guys. My doorbell was ringing with my lunch. Okay, I know it's not my business, but are you okay? You sound upset. Oh, really? That sounds like quite the cat. They're both bad lines. Okay, this one sounds a little more... caring.
I'm just great. I'm peachy. My clients get harassed and beaten on the daily. I don't have the time or money to help them all, and I have jackasses like you bothering me on my one day off. So, you gonna braid my fur, and we can talk about all our problems and boys we like?
Yes.
You want to help? Don't treat hybrids like animals for living out their lives.
What? When did I do that? I'm really confused. Gotta check the video from when we first talked to her. I must have said something wrong.
Shit. All of this isn't even a choice for some of us. You want to know what my deal is? You really want me to get sappy? Skin cancer. Stage 3. My prognosis was so advanced that the doc said my bones were already lost.
Jesus.
So I had to do something drastic. Completely restart my biology from scratch. You ever seen someone with a severe gene splice? From something freaky, like an insect? That's where hybrid tech began, you know. Where my therapy started. You can't imagine what it's like to have children cry from just looking at you. When people just see you and sprint the other direction. I had police following me everywhere I went. I lost my apartment. I lost my dignity. Eventually, I was lucky enough to qualify for the cute kitty cat cure to override the expression of the chitin. It changed my life. I have my job and purpose because of it. The fur doesn't scare the rest of the world too much to let me exist. Better an otaku's fluffy wet dream than the monster from a horror VR drama from Japan. My mom still can't look at me straight. Not to get even mushier, but as a kid, she would sing me a song as she counted all the freckles on my face. She hasn't let that go. You know how your folks look at you when they figure out you finally had sex or did crash? It's like that. All the time.
I'm sorry that happened to you.
Oh, now you're sorry. You have...
Yeah, now that I know, I'm sorry. Come on, girl.
The amount of gene therapy I underwent exceeded the limit that the Human Protection Act allows for procreation. So yeah, the government freaking spayed me, if it all wasn't hilariously dark enough.
Jesus.
First I'm too ugly to look at, now I'm too screwed up to breed. Saving my own life forfeited my right to be a person. The Human Protection Act. Ha! Apparently protecting humans doesn't include me. Only genotypicals could live in this city and truly think they're the ones who need some protection the most. In any case, I had some clean eggs frozen and we'll whip them out whenever I'm ready. Except keeping that shit on ice costs. And my insurance decided to just not pay up due to the elective nature of my feline gene therapy. So I took those bastards to court and won. And I've been doing the same thing for everybody else ever since. So, there you go. I got cancer, super science fixed me up and left me a freak, and then the government sterilized me so I wouldn't go out and make more little monsters. And everyone else gets to be the winner by default. Happy now? How's your savior complex doing? This is getting you off?
Just this one's the worst. You're not dead and you're still fighting.
Yeah, I am. Now show me that you're on the right side. I'll be watching. Break up those protests, and then we'll talk.
Okay, I'm a little less mad at her now.
All right, it sounds like we know what we need to do next. Let's go to Market Street and break up those protests for Jess.
Yeah, let's go break up a protest. How hard could it be? Okay, guys, I'll finish this episode here. In the next one, we will apparently break up protests. So see you there.